This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. And as always, I'm delighted to be joined by the savage Alen Babic over Zoom. Alen, how are you? How is life?
Very good, brother. It's been better every day. I can move my arm. Very. It's going good. So it's still a little bit sketchy, but it's good. It's getting better. It's getting better. Can't wait to get it.
I'm glad to hear that your arm is healing. Let's obviously start off with that. Everybody was saddened to hear that you had to have surgery on your shoulder, meaning you weren't able to fight in this recently announced matchroom shows. Can you just tell everybody about your injury and what exactly you've done?
Yeah, well, listen, that's what I said. If I need to break something, I will for my fans. And that's what I did. My fights are not ordinary. So it's extraordinary stuff, and your body can't hold it. I had 3 fights in 3 months. So the fights were heavy, but the mental part was heavier. And my body was just in so much pain all the time, and I just went through with let's go another one, and then in the first round of the little fight, something snapped. I told to my coach, I broke both my knuckles and my right shoulder because the body was just too weary. It was done. My body said, "Fuck you, you're going to rest." That's exactly what happened.
You're recovering now. Your shoulder's healing now, Alen. What have the doctors said to you about how long until you can start to get back to normal with it?
Yeah, well, it's been 2 weeks already, so that is the most important part. I had my arm like this, in that stuff, and
The sling.
stuff. Yeah, all the time, and I did it perfectly. So they are very, very happy with the shoulder, and I'm healing much faster than ordinary peasants. Savage heals much. Everyone say it all the time, and my beard grows faster. I heal faster, so it's good. I hope I'm gonna be back. I think I'm gonna be fight ready in about 2 months, so it's not that big of a deal. I want to start training in about maybe a month. I'm gonna start serious training, and then 2 to 3 months, I'm gonna be better than ever. I'm gonna be smarter this time.
Something I was going to ask you, Alen. When you fight, you bring excitement. You bring a ferocious amount of punches. Whoever you are fighting, because of this injury now, and because of your style, because how much you love to spar as well, and how taxing it can be on your body. Do you have to change your style? Do you have to change your approach to boxing now? Maybe be a bit smarter, not take or give as much punishment now.
Well, listen, I need to change it, but I will not. I will deny the change. Fuck change. I don't want to change. I show you who the Savage is, and I want to give you every time. I'll give you Savage every time. You don't get much chance in this life. And I took that very seriously. That's my first fight. I just go all in. I go all in. I go all in to die. I don't fucking care. I just like that. I know it's not healthy. Listen, professional sport is not healthy. Everybody who is a professional athlete knows what I'm talking about. I know everything it brings harm, blah blah blah, but I don't care. I just love it. I love the sport of boxing. I love the connection I have with my savage army, and I love all of that. And I'm never gonna stop. I can't stop, even if I want to. It's a fight. You know what Mike Tyson said: when you get punched in the face, no, that's it. All planes out of the window. So that's what I do best. I can do technical stuff, right? I can imitate Usyk as much as I want, but nobody will watch it. Savage is not Usyk, so and Usyk is not Savage. So everybody gotta be who they are. The world will be a better place.
Last time we spoke, Alen, you said you was close to securing or announcing a fight with Eric Molina. Obviously, that's not the case now. How soon or how close to kind of when we last spoke at the beginning of January was that fight to being announced until your shoulder injury?
Well, it was. I think it was all set. They just told me don't talk about it because it's not official. But it was all set. We started calling out him and me on the Instagram and stuff. It was all. I think it was done fight. It was a good fight for me. I would breeze through him, but he is a world class boxer. So it was a good fight, but listen, he's not the one I would like. And I don't think he's that good or anything. He's not that exciting. I would like Lucas Browne more, kinds of like Lucas Browne, to just go to war. I don't think Molina would go to war with me. So as much as I'm unhappy, I'm also happy I'm not fighting because it'd be a boring fight.
That's something I was going to ask you about. Kind of when you do return, Alan, because of your injury once again, does this set you back from the opponents you wanted to face, the opponents who you want? You want somebody to come forward. You want somebody who brings excitement in the other corner. With this in mind now, do you think this kind of it sets you back a little bit with your career, or do you still intend on looking to face somebody who will give you that challenge?
No, of course. Listen, this is nothing, brother. You talk like this. My injury is something big. It's not. It is for the normal people. For everyday Joe. For every Joe, it's a big stuff. But for me, it's not. This is my sixth operation, sixth surgery. I had 5 surgeries already. You wouldn't say that. No, I had surgeries on my nose. I had surgeries on my elbow, my knuckles, on my. I operated everything. Savage is a surgery. It's my middle name. It's not a big deal. It's really not because I can already do all those stuff. It's been only 2 weeks. So I'm gonna go all in, and I'm much wiser now. Because of all of that previous surgeries, I was better than my opponents. I had been through a lot. And I know what I can do, and I did that after a nose surgery. I couldn't breathe. It was that was a big one. I had a big surgery in the nose, and they said I was being close to nose just popping up, and you can't erase that. You can't go back from that. No more boxing for Savage. I was there already, so this is nothing. This is child's play.
Savage, talk to me about names then when you do return, when we see you back in the ring. Who do you have your eye on? Who would you like to face?
Well, I always said, I would like my comeback fight to be a big one. I don't want to go again, like you said, on the back foot, on the back kind of guys. I've been through them. I've been tested. So I've been there. I've been there 6 times. The 6 times I just nailed it. So I just need a bigger test, and I would like my next fight to be the hardest one yet. Whoever they want to fight, I don't care. But like I said, the only guy in my mind is Lucas Browne because I don't know the other guys that much well. I follow 60s and 70s more every day. I don't really watch boxing these days, but I see you spoke to Nick Webb. You're talking about me, so he declined the fight like 12 times. Maybe he can get it right 13 times. So no, he's a good opponent. I mean, domestic level, but it's a good opponent.
That's something I was going to ask you. I was going to come on to. Yeah, I spoke to Nick Webb earlier. Nick said that he had no knowledge of the offers that you made him. It would have been his team that took care of it. But he'd be happy to face you. He would be happy to share a ring with you. Do you think realistically then we could see you two clash? And if so, what happens in a fight between you and Nick Webb?
Well, yeah, you can see, but I think I'm much better ranked now, and I would really like a much bigger fight. I wanted Nick Webb before. I don't want him now. I don't want to wait for these guys to just say, "Oh, I'm going to fight him." But I think he's scared. He was scared then, and he's scared still. He didn't fight Fabio Wardly also, so he can talk all the way he wants. But I don't turn down fights. I never turned down a fight in my life. I was 200 places behind Chandel Winters before, so I don't care who you are and what you do in the ring. But I think he lost his chance. I'm not that interested in that fight. I think it will be an easy knockout. He's a bit chinny, and I'm a bit power punchy, so yeah, I think it will be a quick night.
You mentioned Lucas Browne as well, Alan, earlier on. What would happen in a fight between the pair of you? Have you shared any words with Lucas?
Yeah, I did. He's a cool guy, and he's also a bouncer like me. So I think the build up would be good, and you have 2 guys just go all in. Lucas never hold it back. He is a very entertaining fighter, and that's the kind of fights I go to. And of course, I almost forgot. Dave Allen. Of course, everybody keep mentioning that name, and I like that fight. He likes that fight. So if I can get him out of the retirement for my comeback, that'll be a big deal. You know, I'm kind of to see where I am because he's another great guy. I like fights like that. You know, Nick Webb is not that well, you know, so I would like. And I like the Tom Little fight because you saw it. He did bring it. You know, he bring the war. I knew it. That's why I said, yeah, I want to fight him. You know? I don't want to fight boring guys. You know?
Do you think Dave Allen will come out of retirement, Alan?
Yeah, for sure. You know, he's younger than me, like 2 years. What the fuck is he doing in the time? But it's good. You know, it's good. I said, don't put that in the like in the headline.
Yeah.
I see you. Don't put that. Hey, it's good. No, he's enjoying the time. But yeah, I think he will come back. You know, because he just the people want to see him. You know, and I think he's a good guy. He want to give the people what they want. I will never go into I'm going to fight till I'm 60 because I will not disappoint my Savage Army. You know, I will do it every time. You know? I would like 3 to 4 fights till the end of the year. You know, I still gotta heal. They say 3 months, so 2 weeks have passed. So we'll see. You know, I think in about a month and a half, two, gonna be back as new.
Alan, I spoke to Nathan Gorman a couple of weeks ago, and he said he'd be happy to face you as well. Would he be somebody you'd be interested in facing?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a good guy. Yeah, that's a good name. You see, I don't really watch the interview. I watch the sixties, the seventies, like I said. But yeah, that's a very, very good name. I would like Nathan Gorman. You know, he's a strong, tough, been in there with greats. You know, he's good. He's good. I think he's very good. I think it will be a good fight for both of us. You know, we're kind of on the same road. You know, so I like him. I like him as a fighter. I like him as a persona. You know, he's fun. You know, he's fun. He was like trending number second trending fighter in UK for some time. You know, like I see it. So it's a good fight. Actually, it's a good fight. I'm gonna ring Dillian about it.
Savage, let's obviously move on to some other heavyweight talk. And you mentioned Dillian. He's getting ready for his rematch with Alexander Povetkin. I'm sure you're constantly talking to Dillian about how he's getting on, his preparations. What and what does everybody expect to see from Dillian Whyte against Alexander Povetkin in their rematch?
Yeah, I was just about to go to the camp. You know, fucked up. I was just about to go. He said, "I need you for sparring." You know, and when he calls me to sparring, I know he's serious. He's dead serious about the business because we don't fool around in sparrings. You know that that's already a myth. You know, me and Dillian sparring. But yeah, I think he's ready. He's been training like for 1 year now. You know? No fights, just training. So he's gonna be at 100% like the last time, you know. But this time he's better because he knows he can lose. Last time he went in there with no pressure, but he should have some pressure, you know, because Povetkin is a veteran guy, you know, and he should be respected. And if you don't give him the respect, you get fucked. So I think he's gonna be much wiser this time, you know? And he's not gonna leave anything to chance, you know, because he had Povetkin like 5 times, and he just let him off. You can't do that, bro. You can't. If I ever get a chance against a guy with that Olympic pedigree, you know, I'm not gonna give him a chance to breathe. No, fuck you, can't breathe. He breathes better than me, bro. He's Olympic champion. He does everything better than us. So you just gotta go on him, you know. But I think if somebody can do it, Dillian, you know what you can expect. You don't need to ask me that, you know.
Alan, on that undercard, Fabio Wardly, a fellow heavyweight managed by Dillian Whyte, is going to face the man you was looking to face, Eric Molina. What do you think of that fight?
Well, good fight for Wardly. You know, yeah, I talked to him. I said, no, brother, do the job, you know. And I know he's gonna do the job. You know. But if I had to choose someone to do it, for me, I would choose him. You know. He's young, he's up and coming, he's fast, he's faster, stronger, he's everything. He doesn't have the experience, obviously, but everything other than experience is on his side. So I think it's gonna be just a matter of time. You know, I don't think Molina can do anything. You know, he's been in there. He should be respected, but he was never on a world class level. You know, he had that one fight with Wilder, which he almost won. Almost. He didn't want it. He lose it. So yeah, I don't give much respect to him. You know.
Alan, another fight which is being discussed at the minute, Joe Joyce and Alexander Usyk. If we do see that agreed, Your thoughts, Alan? How does the fight play out?
That's, I'm waiting for the fight, so because it's amazing fight. I knew a fight with Joyce and Dubois. I knew it's not gonna be good because they're too big. They're too not slow, but big fast. But it's not fast, and you can't really show your skills against somebody who is the same as you. So you need total opposite. You need the opposite guy. So I think Joyce can work his magic on Usyk, and Usyk can do it on Joyce. So I think it's gonna be a good fight. And whenever you have Usyk, it's gonna be a great fight. Or whoever he fights.
Final man, I want to get your thoughts on, and final fight, I want to get your thoughts on, Alan. Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders. It seems to be getting ever closer. Your thoughts, if or when it is finally announced?
Yeah, well, listen, Canelo looks like he can't be beaten. He looks like he can't be beaten. But Billy Joe Saunders, on the other hand, is a special kind of lunatic. I like him. I talked to him on Instagram also. Such a chillax, guy, relax, chillax, everything. So, and he has the skills to beat Canelo. But I think Canelo is the A side, because he's like number one pound for pound in the world. Big stuff, and if somebody can do it, Billy Joe can do it. If nothing, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. Billy Joe Saunders doesn't go down. He doesn't go down. Period. Not if this is that. So, but I will be rooting for Billy Joe, of course.
Well, Savage, we'll leave that there now. I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. But for all of your adoring fans and for everybody who is waiting to see you back in the ring, what would you like to say to them?
Oh, again, my message to my fans that this is my favorite part of the interview. And just wait for me, my army. I'm gonna be there soon. I know you're waiting for me. You're writing all the time and stuff, and it just means so much. And you get me off. I get a lot of bad days these days. A lot of anxiety, depression, everything is fucked up without training. I didn't train for 20 days, so my savage army is the only thing that keeps me going. So I really love you, and I'm gonna pay you back in the ring. See you, brothers.
Alan, it's a pleasure to catch up with you as always. I'll keep in touch and speak to you again soon. Best of luck with the rest of your recovery, and I can't wait to see you back in the ring. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thank you, brother. See you.